Hello everybody, Rainarius here with Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Really, there's nothing much to say about this game, so I'm just going to jump into it. The amusement park is getting ready to scare your socks off with a new attraction based on the unsolved mysteries of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Featuring actual relics from the decades-old pizzeria, this new attraction is guaranteed to bring back your childhood nightmares in the worst possible way. Night 1. Oh boy.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as the security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So, we're going to take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Quite a bit of exposition there. We have 2 layers of the map, including the floor cams, and apparently the vent cams. I haven't seen anything yet. Hope there wasn't something I missed. Can we play audio in the lower levels?
Hello?
Okay. I haven't seen anything. I really hope I didn't miss it. Because staring at my cameras all day is probably not the best thing. It's also cool how they have it set up so you have to go way over here to look at your camera, while the open door, the only open door apparently, is way on the other side. So you'll always be vulnerable while you're looking around. Huh. Alright. Huh. Well, this is different. I'm Freddy. Was that a rat on the floor? Step on it? Nope. Okay. Where are we going? Follow you, huh? Nice effects. Like the sound. More rats. Did that rat just go through the wall? Whatever. Tables. What's that? Boarded up over there? Error. You let me through? Okay, what's with the door? Okay. Okay, second night. Not surprising that I passed the first night without dying. First night's always easy, right? Okay.
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man.
You found a real what?
Hello. Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
You again.
This tape will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have two specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents/injuries/death/irreparable and grotesque maimings can occur.
That's
First, we'll
bad.
discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy and hands-free approach
He's
to making
there.
sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment/crowd-pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain fixed. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Spring locks. So he just said the suits double as an animatronic and a suit. And to make it a suit, you turn some kind of spring which moves all the parts to the side of the suit so that you can fit in. Then you have to turn on some kind of spring locks to keep him from crushing you, because I guess that would be pretty bad. Oh, he's gone. I'm gonna play sound.
Hi.
Oh, what is that noise? Okay. Supposedly this guy follows the sound that I make with my cameras, but I don't know where he is. I'm not sure how far away you can hear the sound, come to think of it. I might have to play it in like rooms that are right next to him. Oh, hi. Play sound? I guess not. Okay, so I'm guessing if he's there, then I'm already dead. Let's try again. Guess I have to pay more attention to the sound I'm making this time. Well, at least we load in quickly. Okay. So he follows sound, but I think I can only play sounds in rooms that he's next to. Otherwise, he won't hear it and he'll just ignore it. Let's go try to find him. Come to think of it, where does he start? Just start somewhere. Does he start in the entrance? Okay, let's try playing a sound. Okay, it works now. Playing the balloon boy. Oh wow, he's quick. That's a big problem here, is that he's so hard to spot even when we do find him. I don't think he can go through here, except maybe through vents. I wonder if I can lure him into the vents and trap him. Is that a thing? Yep, he's gone now. You're back over here. Let me try to play the audio again. I wonder if I can lure him into the vents. Audio plays. There he is. And now, what if I play over here?
Hello?
Yeah. He's still there. Map toggle. Vents. Maybe trying to lure him into the vents, which are a surefire way to get to me, are probably not the best strategy. But, looks like he's moving again. Where'd you go? Right over there. What if I lure you forward? I don't see him. Oh, is that him in the back? Or is that always there? Can't tell. Dude. Oh boy. Amazing how difficult it is to keep track of just one now. But, hey, dude, go back to this room, please. You there? I don't see him. Oh, that was him. Great, where is he now? Oh, boy. It's nerve-wracking because I can't find the guy.
Hi.
That's a bad sound, isn't it? Is that just music, or does that mean something? Can't tell. Red lights, what's going on? Reboot. Okay. We're fine. I think. Why are the lights still going off? Okay. Okay, we're live. But where is he? I don't even know what to call this guy. Is he in the side halls? Oh. Video error. Everything's on video error. Camera system? Maybe he's in the vents. That would also be bad, because I'm pretty sure that all of the vents go straight to me. Okay, nothing. Problem is, all the cameras are so fuzzy I can't find them. And I could be able to just pass him up because he's so hard to see. Nothing. Camera 1 or that one. Was he there? Camera fuzzes out and I confuse it. Whoa! I saw that. I saw you. Okay, quick. Play audio. Play audio right there. Because that's a room right next to me, right? Did it work? Play more audio. Probably need to do that more. Alright, Rain, we can do this. You, me, and yourselves, we got this. I think I can't find him. I'm dead, aren't I? Play sound? Yes, play sound, quick. Play sound.
Hello?
Yeah, right? That's not next to me, is it? He's still there. Just chill, bro. I got this. Play. Audio's not working, and he just passed him. Okay. This is nerve-wracking. Okay. Yeah, try again. So I can lure him with sound, and it seems like that have to move in one room at a time thing might be correct. But I keep losing him. Where does he go? Maybe I need to check the fence more often. Let's see. Where are you? Like I said, he's so hard to see even when he does appear. Let's just search him out. Let's see if I can just lure him out. Right from the start. Boy, he wasn't kidding when he said these cameras were barely functional. Okay, he's not coming. Where is he? I have a feeling I've seen him lots of times in didn't realize it. A bunch of you guys are gonna see him. You guys are gonna point out all the times I missed seeing him, and I'm gonna be freaked out about how much stuff I missed. I'm carefully checking each one because he's so hard to see. This guy is smart. He doesn't just stand in the open. Okay, let's try luring him out so I can find out where he is. Start at the beginning. I'm not sure if I have to wait when I play sound. Doesn't seem like it would be a thing. Okay, slower breaths. Are you there? If I play again. There's that high-pitched noise. Does that mean anything? Check vents. Oh, I just realized you can jump through here, can't you? That's a vent to get to the other room. From room 1 to wherever that is. See, he can take a shortcut instead of going the long way, zigzag through here, can just go straight through. Which is bad for me. So then, could I just seal that off? Prevent him from taking the shortcut? Okay. Not sure if that works. Where is he? I'm on the wrong map. Nope. There you are, pretty boy. Oh boy. You moved. Room. From there I can't tell. That's the vents, isn't it? Quickly, seal this one. Okay. I think that would have stopped him if he was going through. I still hear him. This is not good. Stuff has to reboot more than... Oh, like I didn't see that. Okay, play sound. Be smart about this, Rain. Play sound. Lure the jackass away. Okay, play here, because that's the next room he can walk into. Darn it. Go away!
Hello?
I've even got alluring... Oh boy. Errors. Is there any way to make him go away once he's already outside my office? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try again, because I really want to beat this. It's only night 2. It's too early to give up. Then again, I don't know the strategy to this, so... Click, click. How fast can I work that? Can't exactly spam it, but... I just realized that the corner of that thing is always there. I think. Where are you, pretty boy?
Hello?
Play audio. Oh, you're already there. I didn't even see you. See his eye right there. So, it'd probably be a good idea to, seal this vent off. Otherwise, he could take a shortcut into this room. I think. Maybe he doesn't even take shortcuts yet. Okay, he's gone from one room. He's in the next room. He'll come back here.
Hi.
Are you there? I can't tell. Is that something right here, or is that always there? It's like 2 rows of springs or something. Well, if he was there, he's probably not anymore. There you are, pretty boy. Okay, map toggle. Seal off this vent. Oh, I can only seal one at a time. That's what makes this a challenge. Where'd you go? Come back into the light. Thank you for being a good boy this round. I'll give you a nice treat if you're good. And your treat is not to be shot in the face with my hypothetical shotgun. Okay. You're not next to any vents, but see if I can lure you back. Yeah. Okay. Doing better, I think. Just in case, I'm going to lock off, I'll lock off this one for now. Since I don't think you're around there. Where'd you go? He's not there, he's not. Bro.
Hi.
Come back into the light. There he is. I can see him in the back. Okay, good. Now, play audio back here. In case you didn't realize, there's a little loading bar here, so I can't just spam audio. Ah, you came back. Now go back even farther. Video error. Crap. At least he's far away, I think. That's the challenging part of these video errors that require me to go away. I can't see him anymore. Oh, come on. Nothing? Okay, you're there. I thought I was going to get that balloon boy jump scare again. Okay, he's gone. There you are. I'm going to lure you forward, actually.
Hello?
Just to keep you running in circles. There you are. Good. Good rabbit, weasel, whatever you are. And you're back. Okay, this is not too bad. Of course, it's only night 2. Is that him? Is that him right there, or is that always there? That's another tricky part, is that he doesn't have just one space. Oh, that was him. He doesn't have just one space to stand in for each room, so I have to look in different places to find him. It gets tricky. Audio error. Uh-oh. Gotta reset that so I can actually use it. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna put in a complaint that the systems in this building really are not up to code. Where are you? Come on, Brady boy. Play audio. Oh, nice smile. So you've been getting the new dental equipment out. Move backwards to square. Ah, you're doing good. You know what's up. Okay, move you back another room.
Hello?
Just keep you running in circles. Yep. And now let's go back again to the other room that's as far away from me as possible. Yep, there you are. Okay, 5 a.m. Seems to be going well. I think I got this. Not sure why I'm looking around. And he's gone. You here? Yep, you're there.
Hello?
Go back. I have a feeling that... Oh, man, that's creepy. That is just creepy. I have a feeling this is going to get a bit... There's going to be some mechanic introduced later that's going to make this a lot more challenging. Yep, just stay there. 5 a.m. We got this. I'm just going to stay here. Just check my watch. Wait for him to go away. Or stay there. Oh, video error. This machinery is crap. Come on. Yes! Another game. The only thing that works in this building is the clock. Am I Bonnie now? Yeah. Paper on the floor. Gotta put in complaints with the janitor. What's left? Anything left? More tables, more rats. Follow you. Oh wait, are those curtains for Pirate Cove? I think this is the layout of the original pizzeria. Follow you again. Because that worked out well last time. Oh, hi Freddy. Come on, pull yourself together. And other bad jokes. Error. Am I playing this game on the same equipment I use to monitor this stuff? Okay. Ah. Well, diddle. Okay. I'll give night 3 a try. But if I fail, I think I'll just leave it there.
Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper suit handling techniques. When using an animatronic as a suit, please ensure that the animatronic parts are tightly compressed and fastened by the spring locks located around the inside of the suit. It may take a few moments to position your head and torso between these parts in a manner where you can move and speak. Try not to nudge or press against any of the spring locks inside the suit. Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not breathe on the spring locks, as moisture may loosen them and cause them to break loose. In the case that the spring locks come loose while you are wearing a suit, please try to maneuver away from populated areas before bleeding out, as to not ruin the customer experience. As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the designated safe room. Every location is built with one extra room that is not included in the digital map layouts programmed into the animatronics or security team. This room is hidden to customers, invisible to animatronics, and is always off camera.
Hello?
As always, remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Okay, so he's saying if you loosen the spring locks while you're in the suit, I'm guessing that's what could crush you. That would be bad, so there's probably a guy already in that suit who's very much dead. Also, you mentioned the safe rooms for hiding in case you start to bleed out. Awful considerate of them. Perhaps that's where this guy hides. Ventilation error. There he is. Okay. Maybe that's where this animatronic hides when I can't see him, because he said it was off camera. Ventilation. What's that red light even mean? Is that like an animatronic is getting close or something? Oh, hi. Oh. Crap, he moved already. What are you? Okay, play audio. Play audio. Go back, please. We're head on straight. Okay, you're back. What are you doing? Yo, Freddy, you, need help there? Okay. Don't make fun of the elderly. Reboot all. And I hear vent noises. No coffee for me, thanks. Come on. You couldn't find anything faster than this? I hear vents, that's bad. Map toggle, which one do I even lock? Lock this one. I don't know why, I'm just assuming that's the good one. Play audio. Oh, you are pretty. See, what is that stuff in him? They got a rad smile, man. But, stay there.
Hello?
Follow the music. That wasn't the right place, was it? Yeah, just stay there. We're gonna have a staring contest. Go! Stop. Red light.
Hello?
Green light. Oh, boy. I'm not entirely convinced he left.
Hi.
Audio error. Come on. 3 a.m. But I'm not sure that we're doing good right now. Okay, I don't see him. I hope that's a good thing. There you are. Okay, go back a room. There, he went back. Whew. Sorry if that whistled a bit too loud into the mic, but... Oh, no. You're just as annoying as you were in the last one. I have a feeling those are going to get more frequent as the nights progress, and that's what's going to make it so hard to keep track on this golden guy. Okay, go back another room. Just stay away from... Oh. Was he there when I pushed the button? Okay, where'd you go? Did you go here? Yes, okay. As long as he's not in the vents. Because I've got this... I'm going to keep this vent locked or over here because that's the one he's closest to. Ah, video error. Okay. 4 a.m. I think we got this. Maybe. Exit. This night seems to be going faster. Hi there, pretty. You're back. He's gone. There you are. I see you. Okay, you just stay there and blend in with the memes. Those are vent sounds, aren't they? Map toggle. Ha ha! You can't get through the vent, can you? Ha ha ha! That's the sound of him going back out. There you are. Yeah, I've got you. I wonder if you can see him in the vents if you don't seal them off. Did you just go back into the same vent? It's sealed, doofus. You just stay there. Yes! First try. Alright, I'm gonna take a... Oh, wait. Okay. Guess I'll just go find my friends. Here's you again. Okay, is there seriously nothing else to do around here? Besides follow the purple guy of death? Okay. Spots inside. Rats. Not much around here. Oh, it's the desk fan. I wonder if that's the same fan I actually have in this game. Okay, looks... What's that? 39594852. Here, let me write that down. 395248. 395248. That might be important. Okay, I guess I'll follow you. Also, why is it raining in this place? Did they not pick up any of the animatronics when the place was closed down? They just left everything inside? I'm guessing that's the case. You two bozos. Error again. At least I deposited my guts out of the way of them. Okay, same deal. I'm gonna try to pass this night, but if I fail, I'm ending... Oh. Game crashed. Well, then I guess I'll end it there. I've been Rainarius. I'll pick up this episode later, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.